think Macy said it when I walked in the room. We've got to start better. But I don't think you win the game in the first 5 minutes, but I definitely think you can lose it if you're not careful. But we were maintaining ourselves. They made some shots, which we expected them to, and we just hadn't quite gotten in the flow. But we never really let them get away from us in any way. We were just steady. I've learned to be a little bit more patient and not expecting us to go out and get a big lead just as quickly as I'd like us to. So I think me staying confident and poised puts confidence in our players that it's going to turn around. Just stay the course, continue playing with pace, do what you're supposed to do, and eventually things are going to turn around.
Well, it did the second half, didn't it?
I thought the way we came out in the second half and the start of the third quarter is what our identity needs to be. I mean, we were locked in, we were focused, we were flying around the court defensively, we were rebounding the basketball offensively, we were setting great screens, executing, and obviously making shots. I've said all along, when this team makes shots, we're going to be pretty good. And in the second half, we shot the ball well.
You've talked about the depth of this team. We got to see it kind of on full display from top to bottom. What were your thoughts and kind of what you got from everybody in the lineup today?
Yeah, I went kind of 5 in, 5 out at times, but it was because I want to see what that second group can do. I don't want them to rely on Macy. I don't want them to rely on Caitlin. I need to see what they can do. If Coach has got me out here and I may need to make a play or I may need to get a rebound, do a defensive stop, those type of things. We won't go 5 in, 5 out, obviously, in the way we do things. But I think it is an opportunity for our players to step up and show themselves and create separation. I tell our kids all the time, I just want you to make a winning play. And that necessarily may not show up in the scorebook. You may not score a point, but make a winning play. And kids like Case and Connor, Bria Sanders-Woods, they make winning plays. And eventually they do show up in the scorebook because those winning plays lead to something good. But we just need those kids to continue to go with great energy and bring us a spark off the bench.
Hannah was having a difficult time shooting the ball. She was doing other stuff today.
And that's what Hannah's about, and that's why I love having Hannah on the floor. She rebounds the basketball. She played good defense today, and she was just in her head about her shot, and that happens. She got to the free throw line, made some free throws, but she can impact the game in so many ways. So, we'll get her confidence back tomorrow, get her in, get her some shots up, but it just goes to show you her maturity. Because a year or so ago, shots weren't going in. She would have just been out there. But she understands she can make winning plays that not necessarily lead to scoring. But I expect to see her have a big game on Sunday.
Also, the old reliable, when things were tough early, there was one player who was making her shots. That was Caitlin Young, wasn't it?
Always, we're gonna go to her. I mean, we're gonna go in early. We're gonna try to establish ourselves on the inside, and then we're gonna try to make things happen on the outside. And I felt like that her and Macy, inside out, kind of kept us going in that stretch where we were struggling. I mean, Macy shot the ball well today. She's very capable of doing that. Talked to her a lot about seeking offense. She likes assists and she wants to get other people involved, and she loves to throw the ball to Caitlin, but sometimes she has to take it upon herself to be offensive minded, and it was good to see that she got 10 shots up today, shoot it as well as she did, because we have a lot of weapons on this team, but obviously offensively it starts with Caitlin.
I think we also started seeing why you're really happy Jordan Hughes is here and not at EIU anymore.
Yeah, Jordan's a difference maker for us. She can shoot the basketball. We just got to get her more consistent. We got to get her more confident in the fact that we want her to score it. She showed her ability to put the ball on the floor today. That's something that our assistant coaches have been working with her a lot to get done. Her pull up off the dribble and also got to the rim today. So when she starts evolving offensively into the player that we know she can be, she's just going to be an added weapon for us.
You take a big step up in competition on Sunday against Purdue. Do you like having this game where you can kind of maybe get the players' confidence up so they feel like they're playing their best coming into a game like that rather than starting with a team like Purdue?
It depends, but this kids' game is important to us. I mean, this community is great to us, and they give so much to the university and so much to our program that it's an opportunity for us to have this day, and I love it. And it's exciting, and they're loud, and it's fun. It's a great environment. So however we have to schedule to make sure this game happens, we've got to do it. But a game like Purdue is a game that we need to play. We need to prove ourselves as a program that can go into Power 5 schools and we can hold our own. We did that last year with Missouri. We got to continue to take that step this year. I mean, they're obviously going to be big. They're going to be athletic. They're going to be a very good team. But I think being in the Valley now, these opportunities for postseason play come with games like this. And I talk to our kids about that because maybe they don't understand it because we haven't been in it. But there are multiple bids in this conference, and we've got to build our resume along the way. So Purdue's a great start.
Did you get a chance we're going to switch gears. Did you get a chance to see how the kids received Bria after this game?
Yeah, Bria's a fan favorite. She's lots of energy. She's fun. Obviously on social media quite a bit, so they probably follow her on there. But we just went to the schools and read this week, so some of those kids, she got an opportunity to be in their classroom and things like that. And but Bria's personality lends to that. She's going to be someone that kids want to be around, but we want that because we need her to be a light and an example for those kids. And I think that it's great for older, I still call them kids, but for our players to see the example and see the difference they can make in those younger kids' lives. And so we talk about that all the time, and no better display of that than the reception she got after the game.
I think she brought 20 signs that were in her honor only.
Oh, yeah, like I said, she's a hoot.
She did yesterday at Murray Elementary was really, really big to them.
Yeah, well, she read in one of the classrooms that was coming to the game, and I know their teacher took some time out to let them make some signs and things like that. So we like I said, we love the community, we love our schools, and we just appreciate the administration from both of these schools allowing this to happen.
I believe you broke the record again today.
They were loud. It was fun. It was fun. I like it when it's loud and hot and all those good things. So, again, getting the community here, we have great fan support, and just appreciate our families and everything continue to come out and support us.